We used one of Gapminder labs, Gapminder USA. This lab compares each of the 50 states. Each region of the United States is given its own color, described by the legend in the upper right-hand corner.
We identified a positive correlation between a state's high school graduation rate and the average salary of a worker in that state.
Since a person's level of education directly affects their career choice and therefore their salary, we decided that high school graduation rate is the explanatory variable. The average salary is the response variable.
Therefore, graduation rate is on the x-axis and average salary is on the y-axis.
In the South, there are clear regional differences in both education and economics. For example, the South tends to have a lower quality of high school education than, say, the Midwest or Northeast.
The South tends to have lower average salaries because of this.
There is considerable difference between the mid-Atlantic states, Maryland, Virginia, and Delaware, for example, and the states of the Deep South. The Deep South tends to have a lower quality of education, whereas the mid-Atlantic states tend to fall more along the lines of the northeastern and midwestern states.
We couldn't think of any lurking variables. However, there are other factors that affect a person's average salary.
The states with the highest salaries, such as the East Coast, for example, also have a high cost of living. This would inflate their average salary, making it appear higher than it already is.
A state's average income may also affect its graduation rates. States that have more money to invest a lot in education, such as Minnesota, will have a better education system. Minnesota currently leads the nation with its graduation rate of 91%.
Minnesota also has the highest average salary in the Midwest.
California is somewhat of an outlier, as it has a high salary compared to other states with a similar graduation rate.
One reason may be that California, although it has a right-skewed average salary due to Silicon Valley, has a relatively low level of investment in its education.
Another reason may be due to California's large number of immigrant workers. These workers' salaries may not be counted in the Gapminder statistics if the workers are not working on a legal visa. Yet their children might still be in public schools. As there is a high possibility of the children not speaking English, this might drag down the graduation rate.
Average salary can also be affected by uncontrollable factors, such as natural disasters. When Hurricane Katrina struck Louisiana in 2005, income severely dropped for a short period of time, although education continued to improve.
National economic events can also influence a state's average salary. When the dot-com bubble burst in 2000, every state's average salary plateaus for a short amount of time.